my little lady. I'm gonna take her to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop till I see the light. I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take her to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much. You know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. I'm feeling nice, my little lady. She's gonna keep me moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop, she's gonna treat me right. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Come on, baby. Let's take a ride. I don't know where we're gonna go, but first, let's dance. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Things are becoming intense. I ripped my jeans on your fence, hiding away from your man. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, tell
together with you. If you want to be together, Deborah, I'm getting caught in the rain, standing here calling your name. Guess I got no one to blame. Yeah, it's a small town. Yeah, all the people turn and stare. Oh, it's a secret. Hey, let them see me. I don't care if you want to be together. It's so good to be together with you. If you want to be together. If you want to be together, it's so good to be together with you. If you want to be together, say you want to be together. I'm feeling really guilty, but it feels so bad. Yeah, so good to be together. Get together. We did it before, and we can do it again. I'm tearing out my hair because I don't know when so good. You want to be together. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's so good to be together. Yeah, so damn good. If you want to be together, it's so good, it's so good, yeah. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you do things wrong? If I want that fine line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm dreaming through the night.
I wonder what it was that made me want you. She couldn't understand what made me hard. She's climbing in and out my open window. I'm laying here alone and cold and drained. Yeah. So take another breath and come up for your oxygen.
once upon a world that's dark and tangled. I never saw her turn her head in shame. She's coming down the open window. I'm lying here alone, cold and gray. So take another breath and come up for your oxygen. Hey, you know you wanna kiss the flesh and blood of every man, every man. Well, we all took turns and you swallowed the world. I never realized they had stuck with us, man. And she said, I want more. Give me more disgusting stuff. A little bit of disgusting stuff. Disgusting stuff. Oh, you're making me disgusting stuff. Give me more disgusting stuff. Yeah, a little bit of disgusting stuff. I want more. I want more. I want
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we could get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating and clear skies, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Doesn't matter
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? You want things right, who are they to things wrong? If I want that fine line, who I will always take before. If I don't left, why you hear from the right? I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night.
And we are here again. Awesome. How's it going, everybody? We're
What's up,
here
everybody?
on another. What is it? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? And you know what? You know what
July
tonight is,
5th.
Eric? You know what tonight
It
is?
is. Yes, it is. It is the. Finally, we're getting rid of the closet. It is sayonara to the closet of.
The closet of death is here, and I'm gonna put
Yes.
it right now in the. Actually, I think I did. Did Joyce? I put it. Can I put it in? Oh, I can't add a comment. Why can't I? Well, I'll put it. I put it in the chat already. So go sign up. You have to be here to win tonight. This is somebody that's going to be here that is watching, and you'll get this lovely closet of death that we were supposed to give away at Neve, right? And nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the closet. Nobody wanted, or if they did win it,
Nobody
they
wanted
weren't there.
your dollhouse closet of
My,
death.
come on, man. I thought that was cute, man. No, that wasn't cute. God, I'll take it.
It was cute.
It's
I would
cute.
say
It's cute. It's a little.
it's probably, if you have, like some, I don't know, filter wrenches or something in there that could fit in there, or a
Yeah,
little
some of a filter
cute
wrench
little
or a,
cute little things in there.
a couple of
You know.
zip ties you could throw in there. So so yeah. So go and go to the website, go to giveaways, and it's the first one right on the top. It's AstroWorld. I'll put it on again. I think I have it right here. Yep, I copy, and I'll put it on right now. Sign up right there, and you'll be able to get in there. I think we got 5 or 6 people already. So if you're watching and you want to win the lovely closet of death, or the 5th honeymooner or 6th honeymooner, I don't even know how many we got anymore, but that's what we're doing. So some minor news, Eric, and some news
Yeah.
for AstroWorld telescopes. It looks like we got the Aunt Leah dealership.
Nice.
So,
Congrats. Big
so
news.
yeah, so they got some weird. I'm still trying to navigate kind of how to get my first order in, but the communication back and forth from them is not awesome. So, um, so it's kind of tough to kind of. So we'll be able to do that. And I also sent out a couple for, I think, the Black Hole members. I sent out a couple of gift certificates out to people that have been waiting for shirts and stuff like that. I sent out a couple of $50 gift certificates. So take a look if you're a Black Hole member in your email. You should have gotten a $50
Awesome.
gift certificate. Yeah.
That's that. No offense, but that's even better than a shirt. Because
well, you get the
can
shirt
get.
too.
Oh, you get the see. That's even better. See, it pays to
You
sign up.
you get the welcome
Pays-
package, which
it
comes
pays.
with whatever perk you have. If you have a shirt, you don't. If you don't have a shirt, you still get a welcome package, but it's kind of like a welcome letter, some stickers, and a keychain and a pen or something like that. Some stuff Astroworld swag. So you
See,
still get
that's
something.
awesome. See, that's awesome. See, that's how you do it. Because you guys have been so awesome joining our, the Astro World Patreon account, and perks. You get these little perks just for helping us out. We do a little bit that we can do, whatever we can do to help out as well. So I mean, Tom, he sent those out. When did you send those out? Tom was wondering.
Last week, I think. I've been sending out a little bit at a time, so I'm going to be sending out more this week.
There you
So
go.
I just didn't want to
keep an eye on
all of a sudden get nailed with $400 worth of free stuff. So it's going a little bit at a time. So if you didn't get one last month, you'll get one this month because it's only a couple of Black Hole, and the Quasar members are getting $35 gift certificates.
Nice. See, so you Quasar.
So basically, you get your first month free. Is what I was doing with the gift certificate. So if you're a $50 a month, you get a $50 gift certificate. If you're 35 Quasar, you get 35. And I believe the Black Holes are getting 25, if I remember right. But don't quote me on those, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So they are coming out. I figured out a way to do it. But Aunt Leah, and we're also a Starfield dealer as well. So Steve Malia, who's a guest on the show and friend of the show, allowed AstroWorld to become a dealer. So if anybody wants any Starfield optic stuff, let me know. And it's not on the website yet. Starfield and Leah is not on the website yet. If you want something, email me direct at dan@astroworldweb.com. And I'll get your order.
No, that's some pretty cool stuff. It's pretty cool perks for being part of, having a Quasar or a Black Hole membership of the Patreon account. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because and you also get the Patreon perks as well every 3 months for the first year. So
see,
every 3 months you get something, like depending on the level that you get. Some may get a a hoodie with the AstroWorld on the back. Some may get a T-shirt, some may get a polo. So it all depends. Some get stickers. Even if you're at the lowest membership in Patreon, you get something. So it's pretty cool. So that, and the best thing is that I don't have to do anything. It's all done by Patreon, and they just take it out of the membership fees. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
So
just gotta have money in the
still,
Patreon account.
Something. It's a membership perk. It's something that says thank you. So that's pretty slick.
Yeah, absolutely. And we owe everything to our watchers and to our viewers. And if we didn't have any watchers and viewers, we wouldn't have been doing this for 4 years running.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time. So you're a Patreon member, Tom. Oh, maybe I don't have the P next to your name. You're up there. I will take a look and let me write that down. I'll check Tom Peters' status. I will do that, Tom.
Yeah, and
wait, Charity. I gotta say something to Charity because she's out there real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I put something special in yours, a little note on your little. Everybody gets. I don't want to show what's on this. Everyone gets a letter with something, and I just wrote a little something on your letter. I write something on everybody's letter, but I wrote something directly to you. So, not that it might. I don't know. It's fine, but you'll get it probably within the next day or so. So everybody should be getting on all this stuff, and feel free to show it online because it's funny. So check Tom Peter Patreon. Gotcha, Tom. I'll take care of you.
Nice.
You're drunk again? What? Come on, man. It's early. He's asking for a date. You guys are funny. But all right, so I know that we got other stuff going on tonight. I'm testing. It's the first night that I actually had clear, so I am testing the Nebraska rig outside. I haven't, unfortunately, now at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, it's not dark enough yet to polar align, so I'm stuck on the polar align part right now. So I may be running in and out, doing some stuff. But this Friday, we are also going to be doing a walkthrough of Cepheus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, walkthrough of
the Cepheus.
Meet the King. I'm calling it Meet the King, and
or the upside down house, whichever one to call it.
Or the house. Yeah, we could do the house, the block house.
The block house.
The block house. Yeah, it's just a block with a. That's about the only thing I could draw. I mean, the house that looks like that. I can't draw. I'm a horrible drawer. Don't ask me to do anything. But so I'm looking forward. The funny thing is, I haven't touched the ASI Air in so long. I was like 4 updates behind. So
yeah, you're a little bit behind there, bro.
So I had to do all that, and I had to remember what I'm 4 updates behind, and I don't know if it's so I don't want to really say it's a ZWO problem because it might not be. Why isn't there a driver named Pegasus Nix yet? Why?
Maybe it's a competition thing. Who knows?
I mean, come on. They got the HEM 27s. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They must really not like each other, or I don't know.
I think it's ridiculous.
I don't know. I had to remember which on-step electronics driver to use because one of them works and one of them don't. So it's the regular on-step, not the on-step electronics. But
my ASIR keeps disconnecting from the mount. What mount are you using, Tom? That's
probably baud rate, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely what mount.
Yeah, I need to know what mount.
There are too many different drivers out there to kind of.
Yeah.
The CGXL.
Is disconnecting just in general? Is it disconnecting when you're doing polar alignment? I would definitely take a look at the cable. That would be my first default. The very first culprit is take a look at your cable.
Yep. Dave said the same thing.
Okay. I'm assuming also you're using because I hadn't used my AVX in such a long time, and I hooked it up to the ASI Air. I actually, I'm assuming you've done this for years because I had no idea because, like I said, I haven't done it for such a long time that I had to actually start using the CPWI software.
Yeah, apparently, I mean, Charity had something with wings slam into her face in the dark. Probably a bat.
Wow! Ouch! Whoopsie!
Just sometimes
Like
when I'm running an imaging session.
Or was it like a big moth?
Does it? Well, I guess my question now. He said sometimes when I'm running an imaging session, does it actually disconnect from the ASI Air, or is it just you disconnecting from the ASI Air, or does the mount actually does it just shut down, or is it just say? Because I'll see a lot, and I know other people will see it. They'll see auto reconnecting every once in a while, and that's just your signal from your device to the air, not your mount. So
yeah, but I would definitely look at your cable.
The SISS mount. Yeah, I would definitely check the cable, check the port, and check the baud rate too. I mean, I would check the baud rate on it.
Because I'm assuming you're using CPWI to get everything connected, and that all works fine. Have you tried CPWI to see if it's having any issues, like moving the mount or anything like that, just to make sure?
Now, you were able to use CPWI with the ASI Air?
That's what you have to. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Nina.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was thinking Nina. But yeah. But yeah, check the baud rate, but I would definitely check.
I'd push the baud rate higher, Pete, with the CGXL. I go to 115.
Yeah, I have to double check on one of these to see if I can plug it in and see what it.
You don't have a CGXL, do you?
No, I'm just thinking, like on my Air here.
Yeah, I would try bumping that to 115, 115,000, and see if that works.
Let me see. I can plug my AVX in here real quick and see what baud rate it's at. It may not make a dip. It may be because they're very similar. So here, let me just go ahead and plug it in here real quick.
Yeah, Dave, it can be definitely oxidation on the cable.
Yep.
But
sure.
That definitely could happen. Yeah, try 115,000. Sure. Give that a shot, and see if it connects. Sometimes it'll connect. Yeah, I know the EQ6R is 115,000. You're missing a zero, Dave, but it's not 11,500, I think. So
yeah, but since I've got mine back here, at least I'll plug it into my Celestron mount here and see what we come up with.
If it's an old cable, then definitely change out that cable. Start with that.
Yep.
Start with the cable, then do the software. If it worked before at 9600 with that cable, then just change the cable. If it kind of still did the same thing all along, then change the cable and the baud rate and see if that works.
Yeah, I'll let you know what mine's coming up with here.
At 9:30, I'm going to go polar aligned.
It's an old cable. Oh, yeah. First thing, cable. But here it goes.
Oh, that was slow, man.
It's
the ASI Air Mini goes like 12 seconds. It's like, beep. I actually timed it in my video. I timed it in the video. It was like 13.9 seconds for boot up. Okay. Yeah, but Dave, there is definitely. I mean, I could change baud rate on the Pegasus or on step, which is what I have to use because they just won't put Pegasus on them. But I'm running that at 115. It wouldn't connect at 96. So I would give that a shot. I would get that cable out of there, and then
Yeah, I'm at 9600 on the AVX.
okay. So it's probably a good bet that the other Celestrons run at 96 as well.
96. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
Because
confirming, I'm just saying so
Yeah.
so just because that's at 96, it probably will run the CGXL
Probably the
and the
same.
CGX at the same. So now they can totally get that cable out of there.
Cable. Yep.
Cable.
When in doubt, cable.
So at 9:30, I'm gonna run outside and polar align real quick because I'm running blue stacks on the ASIR, so I can do the show and do this at the same time. ASIR. There we go.
So working on right now, I'm still working on Wolf Ray at 134, checking
How's that working out?
Doing my own imaging and stuff. Yeah, it's always a cable there, Tom. So it's definitely for me, I had to change my gain, especially I had to boost my gain up for the narrowband. So that was one thing for me. I boosted it from Unity up to 200.
Okay.
And I was able to get much better histogram readouts.
Okay.
It looks much better on the histogram because when I was just doing Unity gain, I was clipping, and it was clipping pretty badly. So I had to basically toss out, or just say the heck with all of that old data. And I kept the, and I'm doing zero gain on the RGB for the RGB stars.
Okay.
And boosted that up to 3 minutes versus 60 because that was clipping as well. So
that's a good question, Jay. So depends on how your TP link set up. If you have your TP
533.
If you have your TP link set up correctly, you should be able to see the ASIR through the TP link. Your TP link should also be giving the ASIR a new IP address, which is going to have to recognize. So
yeah, Dave, 200 gain I'm using 3 nanometer on this. I do have the 2600. It's on here. The 2600's on the edge. Is on my edge right now.
I got the
2600 on.
Yeah, I got Bob Santos's 2600 on the ASCAR outside right now.
Yep.
But
so basically, and I've gotten rid of another telescope. I sold another telescope. It's gone bye-bye.
What'd you sell?
The orange, the C8.
Oh, you did sell it. Okay.
The ASC is gone. The ASC is gone to a happy owner and their family up in UP of Michigan.
Okay.
So I hope they enjoy that because they have some really nice skies out there. Once all that smoke can get out of their way, they'll have some really nice skies up there. So happy to go ahead and make that move so I can go on to a better home because I haven't used it in quite some time.
Cool.
So happy about that.
Let's see if I have enough stars to plate solve a polar alignment. 24 stars. All right, let's see if it solves it. It doesn't look like it yet.
And
plate solve failed. Bah. Okay. I may have to move the scope. No, isn't there like something with the ASI air that you need to start within like 5 degrees of the pole star or 10 degrees of the pole star? Don't you have to
Well,
be
it won't plate solve if it's within 5 degrees
It's got to be within
of
5.
the
Okay.
if it's within 5 degrees of the pole star, it will not plate solve. The plate solve will fail.
So it's 5. So 5 degrees. And 5 degrees is pretty big. You got to remember that. 5 degrees is pretty large. So if you eyeball it, you should be fine. So
As you increase gain, you reduce well depth. So what's the trade-off? For me, I
well, you
would
don't reduce
actually
the well depth.
when
You
you
don't reduce
increase gain, your well
the
depth,
depth remains the same. You just fill it up quicker.
you fill it up quicker. Yeah, you use it goes a lot faster. Your depth goes so you can overexpose a lot quicker. So then but you can go shorter exposures then.
Yep.
So that's the thing. So the trade-off is that you can be able to get more exposures. You can get more exposures at less, because you have it that less exposure time, that shorter exposure time.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Edge HD that I haven't used in 3 years. That's maybe not necessarily a bad thing to have. Yeah. You definitely reduce dynamic range.
it definitely drops.
The higher you go, the less your dynamic range is. Because like I said, I'm at 0 for my RGB stars.
Yep.
So that's basically dynamic range.
There you go. There's my buddy Mark touting the QHY. Thank you. So yeah, QHY has that extended well depth, which is great. So
I
you could
honestly, Mark, if I could afford it, I would probably take that 11 off of your hands, but I can't afford it. So, because that's one that I've been wanting to grab, is either like the 9 1/4 or the 11, but that's the only thing right now. And with everything that I've got right now, I think I'm just going to stick with the 8 at least for a little while longer.
Well, if
But
if you're in the market for a refractor, the Esprit line is on sale. So
the Esprit line is on sale.
Esprit, Evolux, and EvoStar from Skywatcher, up to $1,250 off.
Wow.
Yeah. Really huge. Yep. Player One does the same thing with the well depth as well. So pretty cool. Don't forget, looking at the bottom, don't forget Helena Cochran is going to be coming on July 29th. Yep. So that's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for that. So, but don't forget to sign up. For those of you guys that just jumped in, don't forget to sign up for the Closet of Death giveaway. Don't forget. We're doing that tonight after the show is over, and I put the link in the chat. So scroll up and see. If not, I'll do it again. Sign up right there, and then you can do it there. And you can sign up. Just hit OK. I think we only have 8 people signed up right now. We can check again and see. We're up to come on, we're up to 10. So we're up to 10. So
okay,
everybody sign up. We got 28 people. Sign up there and do it. And that being said, it's 9:30. I'm gonna go plate solve my telescope and polar line real quick.
Oh joy.
Sign up where you click on this link. There you go, and sign up right at the top. Just put your email in there. Then I could download your email and blow up your email with a whole bunch of ads. So I'll be back in a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn off my mic too.
Shorter your exposure, in my opinion,
cursing.
Like with you saying,
I can't hear you guys.
Taking long exposures makes it worse. I tend to agree. So, the shorter your exposures can be, the better. So, boost up. And the way the read noise and everything is nowadays with these newer CMOS cameras, boosting up the gain, it's, for me, in my opinion, is not necessarily going to be a bad thing. So I would crank up the gain and shorten your exposure lengths. But that's my opinion. Definitely. Hello, ICTXT XT9. Oh boy, that's not good, Charity. Yep, go get that taken care of. Grab some Benadryl or something. God, hopefully you'll be all right soon. You know, it's never a good thing. Yeah, I see where that is. Where I see where there is some HDC that kicks in at a certain gain as well. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you're not going to flood at just 200. No, you're not. I mean, depending on where you're at, because I was clipping my blacks, I was clipping, and but I was at Unity. No, I wasn't at Unity. I was at Zero, but mine was I had a shorter exposure time for me when I was clipping. I was doing like 60-second, so I just cranked it up to my exposure time to 3 minutes, and right now I'm doing was doing much better for me. Hey, Steve. All right, posting new vids. Nice. I'm looking forward to checking those out. I like the lower gain, longer exposure setup. Yeah, I mean, you're getting closer to that you're getting much better dynamic range then. So yeah, if you can do that, then yeah, go for it. Totally. Just a lot of times it would depend on your sky conditions and everything, which may dictate on what'll work best for you in your situation, because situations vary based off of locations and and sky conditions. But I would definitely, if you can get a higher dynamic range and lower your gain, and then extend that exposure time, and it's not going to cause any issues, why not? I use 100 300 seconds on my 6200 all the time. Oh God, Scotch and Benadryl. Yeah, no, wasp stings. I wouldn't doubt they hurt. So yeah, the one is that I'm keeping an eye out for is from Player One. It was I believe it's the Uranus C that just came out. I think I mentioned it last week, which is like for $550, which would be really good for. You need a lifeline? Do you need a lifeline, Charity? Quick, what's the number? What's the number for 911? Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, we are still on for tomorrow. Absolutely. So looking forward to it. Yeah, a big factor in gain selection is if you are doing narrowband under light polluted skies versus RGB under dark skies. This ignores the speed of the instrument. Yep, agreed. I do a lot of mine usually in Unity gain norm, but sometimes, like we were just saying, the sky conditions or what have you dictate, and also maybe your mount, maybe tracking or what have you, that could maybe if that could cause an issue, your scope, what have you. Lots of factors, because if I'm imaging with my Schmidt with a long focal length, guiding is even more critical than, say, with my refractor here. And doing those longer focal lengths and doing long exposures at these slightly slower speeds, it could cause issues. It just depends. It's Eric and Dan. Yeah, it's the Dan chair, the secret lab. Yep. So for one shot color, 2600 MC, Boral 6.7, say F6. A dual narrowband filter. Thoughts on gain? At a Boral 6, I'm basically at a Boral 6 with my 20, but I have a 2600 mono. I was doing fine at Unity, to be honest, with the 533, which isn't that far off from the 2600, with a dual narrowband, and I was using Unity gain, and I'm a 5/6. You're a 6/7. Start at it with Unity gain and see where you go from there. But yeah, so I would say started at that 100, that Unity gain of 100, and take some time and get, and check that histogram. Like I said, I would use Unity on a one-shot color. Probably use Unity, like I said, for this right now. These being monochrome, for some reason, the Unity wasn't working for me on the 3 nanometer narrowband. That's why I had to boost it up to 200. As a matter of fact, I'm still working on Wolf Rayet 134, like I was mentioning earlier, doing some work that I was doing over this past weekend, and I'm in AstroPixel Processor right now and about to do the integration phase and see where we end up with. Unity gain is where your electron per ADU is, I believe it's close. It's close to 1, or it's, if best way I can explain it. If guys help me out here, if anybody has a better explanation than that. But definitely, if you look at the ADU or technically it's 1 electron per ADU. Thank you. It's close to, yeah. One thing you can definitely do is check your, like say with ZWO and QHY, a lot of these, I believe even Player One, they give a lot of information on their websites as far as even their gains and ADU when you get to 1, which is basically Unity, what your ADU value is. One thing I would say, Cherry, the one thing that, one thing I learned I think it was yesterday, I had no idea about this. If you're a coffee drinker, get your coffee grounds and burn your coffee grounds or something like that. Old coffee grounds, things like that. It's supposed to deter, flying bugs, flying insects like wasps, bees, mosquitoes, stuff like that. Proba chart. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. So let me see here. Let me just grab this. If I go to one of the go to one of my let's go to the ZWO website, for example, and you can let this load here really quick before I flip over. I'd rather have this all up and running and performing before I just let it flip, before I flip over here. So if I go here, let me share my screen. See if it'll let me share my screen here. Okay. So for example, I'm here on the ZWO website. I'm looking at the 2600 mono, and usually you'll have this information under description on a lot of your camera manufacturers. A lot of them may have this. So you can scroll down towards the bottom here, and here is your e-gain or your electron gain to ADU or analog to digital unit. And as you can see here, if your gain, if it's scrolling up here, you're at 1, we're getting closer to 1, then your gain is close to this 100, 150. I want to say this is 50, or that's 0, sorry. And you're at 100 here, I believe, or this could be 100. Let me see what, they don't mark it here. Okay, so maybe it's first right here. So there's your gain, 100. So if I'm using this simulation here, at 100, your EDU, your electronic gain, you're at 100 here. So based off ADU, you're at about 0.2 electrons. And as you can see, the higher your number, the lower your gain, the higher your ADU, and the higher your gain, less. So for example, here, if your full well capacity, for example, is at 50,000 at a 0 gain, you see how it tends to drop, which means you would have to expose a little less, shorter exposures to stay within that full well capacity, so you don't overexpose. But I would definitely, these are examples, like your dynamic range stops. I would definitely, you would check these out. And here is your read noise information, say off of where it would drop when you're at 100, when you're at your gain here. So I would definitely check these out. And check them out for, a lot of the manufacturers have this information, but this is ZWO, for example. So I'm sure QHY, I think maybe Player One, they have this information here as well. Yeah. So. You guys who have clear skies suck. Yeah, I've just dealt with it right now. Ours is gone. I won't have clear skies now for at least another week, maybe week and a half. And I'm going to see here. I'm going to actually kick off my integration here. Integrate. All right, let that go. Ouch. Yeah. Wasp shots are not good. I got something for you then, Charity. Yeah. Just stick the arm out. I can go right for it. You never know. We can just go right now. Just stick it on out, and we'll just go for it. Stick it right through the screen. That's Tony Hansel. Hey, Charity, I got you covered. You know, I can. We need to chop it off. We need to do some quick emergency amputation. I got you covered. If you want to do seppuku, you know, if it really gets that bad, you know, I've got a small tanto over there as well. So one thing I want to let everyone know about is while Dan is doing his thing, he's freaking out probably over the his polar alignment, is that I did make some updates. I put this out on the Discord channel. I made some updates to the picture of the week webpage on AstroWorldWeb.com. I renamed it to Image of the Week, but I was looking at the latest entries as far as votes, and we got to get back on there, guys. You know, help us out because last I checked, if I'm looking here, it was, I believe, only 7 votes, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 8 votes right now. Okay, so it's 8 now. So we have until Friday, but don't forget, you know, we've got quite a few entries on this one because of the server crash. I basically merged the 23rd, June 23rd, and the 30th together, and we have about I want to say 6 entries. So definitely check those out on AstroWorldWeb.com and go to image contest, and don't forget to vote. Let other people that you know who are interested in astrophotography, let them have some fun as well. Checking out some of these really cool images of, you know, we've got the NGC 7000, got the hockey stick and the whale, many others here. Check them out and go and vote. So we really appreciate that. Get as many people out there who can participate. Yes, please. If you can put them in a web P format, send them that way. That would be great, because that would be very helpful. I did set these at a lossy of 75% because I believe lossless was still kind of big. So, but 75% didn't, the compression at that rate didn't seem to affect the detail very much. Hopefully not, you know, we keep keep as much detail as possible in these images, but it would help out making sure that the performance of the website is as best as we can get it to peak condition. So that would be great. So I believe Gideon Sanders mentioned that, I want to say it was Gideon that mentioned the web P format. So if it was someone else, I apologize. Just let me know. But definitely makes a difference as far as the speed of bringing the page up and being able to view the images a lot faster. So that was a great suggestion. Dang, Dan must be really struggling, which for an ASI Air, you know, him being a Nina guy, I figure, you know, hey, he would have no problem. But, you know, maybe the simpler it is, the harder it is for some folks. So this week we are going to be doing, you want to call it Cepheus or Cepheus. How can I get started with minimal tech knowledge in what? In just AP? if you're talking about AP, get an ASIR. That's the first. If you want minimal tech knowledge, you know.
The fuck.
Did I just hear him swear? I think I may have just heard something. But the downside is with Charity, to be honest with you, the downside is with the ASIR is that you are going to be stuck in the ZWO framework, in a ZWO family. If you would rather be the type that it's more adventurous and wants to try different technologies, different manufacturers, maybe there's more than one manufacturer and maybe one piece of equipment that you prefer more than others or more than ZWO, then I would say start out learning Nina, go the Nina route, and which is basically getting a basic small PC like a Melee, a Quieter 3, for example, and with Windows 11, and you just install the software. And you can also check out Chad from Patriot Astro on his YouTube channel. It's got some fantastic information on getting started with Nina. A lot of it is getting a little older, but because I'm not sure what the situation is with Chad right now, but a lot of it's still very, very relevant. So I would definitely check Nina out and maybe not lock yourself in to the ZWO architecture if you don't want that. But the ASIR, it is very good for people who are just getting started to learn, some very basic things just to start, going forward, starting imaging. And then the post stuff, we can talk about the post processing later. But yeah. Oh, nice. Chad's back. Awesome. That's great, Mark. Thank you. I was kind of worried about him. Honestly, Charity, the biggest thing is and that's why I say why I love being here and doing what we do is we do not want you guys to feel intimidated. We don't want anyone to feel intimidated that you cannot do this. You absolutely can do this. It just takes patience and a little bit of perseverance, and you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes consistently until you get that comfort level. And I would strongly suggest taking plenty of notes. Take plenty of notes that you can refer back to. And also as a reference of saying, hey, this actually worked for me, so I should do this from now. I can do this going forward because, until something else new comes out. But definitely taking notes to get a routine down. That would be one of the biggest things. Yeah. No one ever said I don't make mistakes.
Good.
I'm perfect. Right. Yeah.
Oh,
and if that's the case, I've got some oceanfront property in New Mexico to sell you.
Oh, I wish. But you know what? I haven't used this in so long. It was so far out. That's the reason why I was gone so long. It was so far out of focus that it wouldn't do an autofocus. So now I'm just focusing on stars before I haven't even done the polar line yet because it was so far out. I had to actually. This is the things that I hate about any box. It's not even the EAF. Any box. I don't know if some of you guys saw me. I came inside for a second. I needed to get an Allen key because I had to undo the bushing that holds on to the stem of the focuser because I had to get it. I had to do it manually and because it would move. It moves so slowly. So it was so far out of whack. I was about. If you're looking at the tick marks on the focuser, I was about 20 tick marks out of focus. So 2 full numbers. And so, it was that far out. So now it's actually doing the autofocus, but I also got some beeps and stuff. I don't understand why. I zeroed out the focuser, and it's still saying I'm too close to zero, but I'm at step like 7,000. I mean, it drives me nuts. This is why I love my Asato and my Optec because it's got clutches. It's got clutches. I could do it. See, right now it says ensure the current position is away from zero and max step limit, so the EAF is movable. I'm at step. What step am I at?
You can also don't
8,500.
forget if you are having issues, you can even change your step to say maybe 30,000, put it in that middle range.
Change my step to 30,000.
Well, I'm saying because it's the middle, that's mid grade. That's middle because max is, I believe, 6,500 to 65,000.
The limit on this is 60,000.
That's what I'm saying, 60,000. So if you're having issues saying if it's if it's constantly hitting zero and you think it has a lot more travel in it, I would say put it in the middle, reset your step back to maybe mid-range to 30,000 and then go that way. That way it can travel either in or out much better. If you are coming across an issue where it ends up hitting zero or something where and if you think
the thing is it's nowhere close to zero. It's nowhere close to zero.
Yeah.
It's literally at 8,500. I zeroed out the focuser at totally racked in, right?
Okay.
And then I moved out the focuser to the second point 2.5 on the focuser, which is where I know the focus is, and that's at 8,500 steps. So there's no way during an autofocus that it should beep at me. No, it's on the ASCAR. Did you set up the min and range of step? Yes, it's set.
Yeah.
The min is, let's see, fine is 10, course is 30.
Okay. I believe that's what I have mine at.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I've used this before. It's not. I mean, I got stars. I mean, I was able to get focus.
I have a blank screen.
What's that?
Right now, you're just showing a blank screen.
Oh well, there's stars there. You're gonna have to take my word for it. But it's so weird, and I'm gonna have to go. And it's unfortunate. I can work on it after the show because we got to give the stuff away and everything. I'll work on it after the show because I'm off tomorrow, so it's okay. So I don't want to I don't want to deprive you guys of my awesomeness while being outside.
You are so kind.
Tanya, let me get out of this. Here. All right. Freaking blue stacks.
Yeah, Charity got stung by a wasp, so she was wanting me to do it.
We figured out what it was. It was a wasp.
She got stung by a wasp, so she was in such pain, and then she had to go run and get some Benadryl because she's allergic.
No, it's not like a shot allergic, right? You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those things.
But then she was saying, I think she might have to have an emergency amputation. So I said, I got just a thing for you, and I brought out my samurai. So I got your arm right through the screen.
I got the thing for you.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Yeah, it's the first time I've had clear skies since I don't remember when. But I've been working so hard on everything else that I really haven't even had a chance to image at all. Even if it was a clear night, I was just like, if it was a clear night, I was so exhausted by the end of the day. I'm like, and I felt guilty. I felt guilty because I'm wasting clear nights. So, but I'm just so tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. So one of my friends. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got a friend request from somebody.
But like I was saying, Charity, if you drink coffee and you have any old coffee grounds, you can always burn those old coffee grounds, and the smell will keep the the bugs away. How good is the Stellar Mate? Dan, how good is the Stellar
Oh
Mate?
my. Well, if you were a Patreon member, I could put it back on there, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that, but I literally took that thing and I threw it. I threw it across the room. I really did.
Yeah, he did.
I really did, and it is on video somewhere. I actually had to take it down because I really don't want to badmouth any sort of vendor or anything. Even back then, I didn't want to do it, and now it just make it even worse. But the Stellar Mate was so, and I consider myself an intermediate computer user. I'm good with computers. Eric's a lot better than I am, but I'm a good computer user. I know networking. I know how to work computers. I'm not a computer idiot by any means. I've made my own network. I've made my own VPN. I know what I'm doing. And let me tell you, the software on that was so frustrating. I worked on that on a live stream for 4.5 hours on a live stream.
Don't they
And
use like K-Stars or something?
yeah, it's K-Stars, and I'm not a fan of K-Stars.
Yeah.
The software, just the drivers themselves to get things connected was a disaster. I'm just not a fan. I would tell you to save yourself a lot of frustration, and if you're going outside of the realm of the ASI Air, then I would really strongly suggest for you to get Nina and a Melee. And then if you're so inclined to spend a crap ton of more money than that, feel free to get an Eagle, and then you'll have all the bells and whistles in one. You won't have to get a power box. You won't have to get any of the other stuff. But the Melees work great. They're small. They're 12 volt.
Just get a Melee.
The quicker the was it the quicker
Just
three.
Yeah, this is the quieter 3.
Quieter 3. Yeah, I have the quieter 3.
Been,
As a matter of fact, we use the quieter 3 for Neef to show all the videos. But the quieter 3 is the way to go if that's the case. What was that, like $300, Eric?
Yeah.
You know, and it's
the extra bucks.
It's USB-C powered, right?
Yep.
It's USB-C powered. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. It'd be great for acquisition, and you could just literally, it's fanless, no noise, no vibration, no heat, and I would tell you to do that.
What I ended up, what I ended up doing is I bought. If you guys can see this, this cable. It's a USB-C to DC 12.
Yep.
12 DC.
Was that like a 2.1
by 5.5? And plugged it right into my pocket power box.
There you go.
And powered it right up. I did upgrade. I got an upgraded M2 SSD card. SSD put in there.
More
put
space.
In a 1 terabyte. I put in a 1 terabyte SSD into this guy. Spent the extra money on that, which is nothing. You're spending what, $50-$60 on a 1 terabyte M2 SSD.
Yep.
And boom, and it plenty of space to save all of the imaging files, everything, and then
just dump it on over. And if you're on the network, you could dump it through the network or whatever.
Yep, exactly.
I would really I would steer anybody I can, except for maybe like 2 or 3 people, which I don't like, to go outside of the Stellar Mate, because it's just that's the type of thing.
That's more. It's more work than what you really need. It's you're putting in way too much work than what's necessary, to be honest.
It really is.
In my opinion, and Dan, I know you turned yours into a freaking frisbee or something.
Oh man, I'm still.
I can skip off across.
I think 3 years later, I'm still picking up pieces in my laundry room. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm still waiting on the assumed QHY response to the ASI Air, which was
Yes.
rumored all over Cloudy Nights
Yeah,
about
but
right before COVID.
yeah, but
And I guess it was shelved.
yeah.
No, Mark, no. I mean, I know Linux. I mean, I'm not scared of Linux. I know Red Hat. I mean, it's not even it. It's just the way that K-Stars works. I'm not a fan. And,
Right.
there's just some softwares out there that are just, they're great softwares, but they're just not user friendly. And the learning curve is so much more than what it should be
What it should be.
for something that it does. You know what I mean? It's one thing if you're got the learning curve and you're trying to learn how to run the Whopper. That's one thing. But you're looking to have a planetarium software where you click on a star, you make your frame, and you go. The ASI Air does it very well. Nina does it very well. SGP does it very well. The Sky X does it well, but there's a bigger learning curve,
Mhm.
But I mean, and Voyager does it even better than that, but that's even a bigger learning curve, at least in my opinion. But I mean, it all depends on what you want to do and how much time you want to spend learning the software. I thought 4.5 hours to learn how to find M101 on a Raspberry Pi or whatever it is should not
Mhm.
take 4.5 hours for somebody who knows the workarounds to these things. It was just not really worth it to me. Starlancer, I got a question for you. Is there electric at Valentine, Nebraska? I need to know that because if not, I need to bring my own power, which I'm testing now. After the show, I'll be playing around a little bit. I might even stay on for a little bit and just at 10:30, we're going to be going giving away. Don't forget to sign up for the Closet of Death. Sign up, Closet of Death, going out tonight. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a safe and 4th of July. Hope nobody's like JPP and blew his fingers off. You know.
Rusty blade.
Oh my God.
Sharon. God, you might need to break and remove the stinger. My tool of rusty blade.
So
make sure you have your tetanus shot up to date there, Charity.
Yeah, rust is not good. I mean, oxide is not good. Don't get that in your skin. But I got a question for everybody, and I think I've through the University of YouTube, I think I kind of figured this out. I have a really long, right behind me, SKB case, right? SKB case, really long. It's like 43 inches long. It's to fit the 5-inch refractor that I have. However, it's not the normal cubed pluck and peel foam, right? So what processes do people use out there? It's sheeted foam. It's a solid piece. What way do you make it so it's form fitted in order to cut the foam? Just curious what people do. I know what I do. I do two things, but I'm just curious to see what other people do because there's not a lot of many of these. See, the problems with these pluck and peel kind of things, you make it and it's beautiful, right? You get it and it's all form fitted and everything. And then the first time you pull out that object, whatever it may be, all the layers come out with it and then ends up kind of pulling other pieces out eventually through the course of time, and then you got to get new foam. So I'm just wondering what people have done to kind of do that. I know what I do. I just want to see what other people do, and maybe there's some better ideas out there.
Mark is suggesting Kaizen foam. There are kits for cutting what you want, thin blade, and heat knives.
See, I did the heat knife, and let me tell you, I almost died because the smoke that it emitted from the burning of the foam I swear that was toxic. I swear to God, because it was so bad. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I would use Eric's sword. Just saying. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Just go ahead.
There
Just
you go.
go for it.
Nice. Mark, come on,
Just
man. I'm dumb. I'm not stupid. Of course I did it outside. I know it's toxic, Norm. I swear. It was disgusting. So you know what I did? I saw a guy do this on YouTube, and he bought a Black and Decker electric knife, like the ones you use to carve turkeys. And you start it with a blade. You start it, and then you just and cut around. Just make sure you have something to hold it kind of down. He used like a 50-pound, you know, bench weight.
yeah.
You know
Dave
what?
is him saying, yeah,
You know what?
there's
You're lucky if
there's
you can find a 3-pound bench weight in my house. There's no bench weights in my house. Do I look like I work out? I don't work out.
I can
I,
help you out, if you need some weights there, bro. I can help you out. I
it's
got
gonna be
plenty
like
of
$300 to ship it.
I got plenty of weights around here.
Yeah, I could use a
Yes,
sawzall.
I
Yeah.
pump you up.
Yeah. We're here to pump you up.
You up.
We're
They're
just two
saying
wild and
there's a
crazy guys.
company that you can make that will make custom foam inserts if you send a
They
picture
they
of the
do.
equipment.
They do. And SKB actually does they'll make you the custom inserts for it. But I purchased this over a year ago and I've never used the foam. It's literally been sitting right behind me for a year because you remember my whole debacle of buying the scope, waiting for the flattener for 6 months, all this kinds of stuff. And now I changed it even more by what I'm doing for shipping is I'm removing the imaging train. I'm removing it and capping the flattener and
Okay.
putting that in one box because now I have the automated flat panel, right? So
Right.
makes it a lot easier. So all I do is I cap it, I put the imaging train in like a nice little kind of SKB case on its own instead of having this big super long case with a 5-inch refractor and that death trap of a dovetail that I have. All that in there. So now I was able to just make the scope size just the length of the dovetail, and it fits
Right.
a lot
Right.
nicer in the long case because there's a lot of more padding on the butt end and the lens end. So there's a lot more padding there. So it's not up against the end. So that's where I'm at right now. I did not know that SKB actually sells the replacement foam on its own for these things. So I bought replacement foam, and now I'm gonna make stuff. My cat is driving. Mark. That's why I hate cats. I hate cats. Can't stand them. They drive me nuts. Give me a dog any day, no problem. Cats are ass holes. Sorry, I'm not a fan. I had 13 cats at one point. These little jerk offs, they snuck out the house and both of them got pregnant the same week. I bet you it was the same tomcat too, because it was kind of weird. They both had their litters, no kidding, within a day of each other. And I had little rugrat cats floating all over the place. I gave them away to friends and stuff, but it was horrible. It's horrible. Hey Tarek,
Jeez.
what's going on, bud? Not a cat fan.
I guess not, bro.
Cats are super smart though. They're really smart.
Hey, Turek, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm not much of a cat person myself.
Yeah.
When when we had a cat here, I told my oldest, I told Josh, put a freaking bell on that thing because they're so stealthy and quiet. It's like they make me nervous. I just don't know where you're coming from, and I want to know because it was so funny. I would be here on my couch, either just after a football game, I'd be resting, have my eyes closed or whatever. And all of a sudden, Snoopy, the cat, it would come right next to me and just start purring in my freaking ear. And scare the crap out of me.
No, my cat was funny. My cat's name was
geez.
Bubba. And Bubba used to get high. He's kind of cool. But, yeah, so he got high. He drank pina coladas and ate Doritos. So he's a cool cat. But he got so high one night from a contact high that I had like a couch up against the wall, and he used to kind of walk across the ledge of the couch. Right? He was so smacked. He slipped, and half of his legs. Two of his legs went down behind the couch, and the rest of him was up like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said, "You know what? Damn cat stayed there for about 45 minutes. He didn't even want to move. He was so hammered." Oh yeah, all my cats were spayed. My dogs are neutered.
What kind of range do you think I should be able to get with a TP link there? Any ideas? You recommend? I'm going to be about 60 to 80 feet from my rig. Now, looking at Jay Planco's comment here, what kind of range do you think I should be able to get with the TP link? Is there any other idea you all would recommend? I'm going to be about 60 to 80 feet from my rig.
That should be okay.
This is in a remote area.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're using the TP link as a bridge. So it doesn't matter. You're just using it to push the signal from the ASI air. That's all you're using it for. You should be fine at 60 feet. That's no problem. Yeah. I could see mine with my what is it? What do I got? Ingenious.
Mm-hmm.
I could see my ASI air on my Ingenious at my across the street neighbor's house.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a good 150 feet, 200 feet.
Wow. Nice.
I mean, I could see it. I can't do much. I could see it.
Can you connect to it?
What? I could connect to it slowly, very slowly. Okay. But at, from my driveway to my backyard, I could connect and use with my Ingenious. You might need, I don't know which router you got as far as a TP link, but you might need something that pushes a little bit better as far as putting it in bridge mode and getting it done, because you should definitely get more than 30 feet. I get 30 feet with the ASI Air regular Wi-Fi. It's about it. That's about the limit, but I get it. Oh God. Charity.
Oh God.
Charity. But
oh geez.
My goodness. You'll be back, Char. You got to be back because you got a package coming. So
absolutely.
I don't plan on moving to Florida. Too far south.
Don't move to Florida, yeah.
But yeah, so have you decided on your targets for Cepheus yet, or have you thought about it?
Not yet. No, not yet. That's something I'll be working on tomorrow when I create my PowerPoint.
Yep, me too. Me too. Yeah.
I'll do that. And then other constellations we'll discuss. Definitely Ophiuchus.
Well, I think right now we might do the circumpolar first and then branch out. What do you think about that? So that's it's fun. Cepheus, north and south. Large and big, large and small Dipper, Little
Ursa,
Dipper,
yeah, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor,
Draco, and Cassiopeia.
Yep. Yeah, we can definitely do
And
that.
Cepheus, obviously, but
Yep.
better to get those southern sky targets. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
maybe
we
we'll, after we're
definitely-
done with the, 36 that are in the northern, maybe we, go down to Crux and, all that. So we'll see.
Yeah. But what I was saying was for Dan was, if we're going to be sticking with, the season, being summer and everything, that
Yep.
we should definitely get Ophiuchus
Yep.
and Scorpius.
Yep, Sagittarius,
Sagittarius,
Vulpecca.
Vulpecca. We need to grab those during the summer. Grab the
Yep.
summer targets now, and then we can then move on to the others that are more prominent, because like Cassiopeia
Is low.
get almost, yeah. You're gonna see that now in the fall, winter.
Yep. It's on the
So-
south part of the North Pole, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. So
know?
right now, it's low.
Yeah, because
So
well, the
that's
Big
what I'm
Dipper's
saying.
high and Cassiopeia is at the horizon. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Big Dipper we can grab because that's up here. That's still high right now.
Yep.
But like Cassiopeia, grab that one. We can talk about that one either in fall or winter.
do that, absolutely.
Stuff like that. Keep it more maybe in line with the seasons.
Yeah,
perhaps.
no, we spoke about that. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
It's totally dark here. No worries. Nobody can see me. Or then again, no one can hear you scream either, right, Charity?
Oh my! Especially when you get wasp in the face.
Yeah, you get wasp and stuff like that, and you got banana spiders and God knows what else. So,
oh my!
Yeah. Well, I just integrated another round of Wolf Ray at 134. I need
How's it
more
looking?
time. It's looking fine. And it's just the base one right now. I haven't even really done any really strong stretching or anything like that because it's all in APP right now.
Right.
So I'd have to but I definitely am going to need more time on this guy to let me
see how many people signed up for the Closet of Death giveaway. We have right now a whopping 16 entries. So we got 16 people. Let's see if we get to 20. Let's see if we get to 20 entries. Come on. We need 4 more. 30 people are watching. There you go. Here's the link again. Go sign up for the Closet of Death giveaway right here. There you go. And you can have your own miniature Closet of Death. And I'll even throw a sheet of stickers in there for you. There you go. Entering into space in the chat.
Yes, he is.
Going on, man. Hey, maybe we get him on as another co-host if we need another co-host.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking here in the chat. Let's see.
Oh, we got 2 people that Dave's in and Steve's in. So
nice. There you go.
So, hey, everybody, hit me up after. Dave and Steve, hit me up after. Not tonight because I gotta go. I gotta go figure out this rig. But tomorrow I'll be around all day. Hit me up and we'll set something up. Oh, everybody wants to be on. That's fine. We could. Hey, listen, the more the merrier. We could do a schedule too. So, feel free. I'll be your comic relief. You already are, Charity. I gotta say, I've been drinking this wine, only one glass. I am not a fan of French wine. I don't care what anybody says. Not a fan. Not a fan. Anything that says French, it goes right into the the pile of wine. We're in a wine club. We have a row or two in our wine rack.
Yeah.
The bottom row is the wine that we didn't like that we give it to people we don't like at Christmas time. So this is now down on the bottom level. So not a fan of French wine. I don't care what anybody says. Not a fan. I'll take Italian and Argentinian wine over. Yeah, but you know what? Expensive doesn't mean good. Expensive doesn't mean good. It can mean pretty bad stuff just like this. What's up, Dean? How's it going? Everybody sign up. Who else is signing? We got 29 people. But I'm looking forward to going to. I'm leaving on Friday the 14th, I think. Excuse me.
Okay.
For Nebraska, and looks like somehow we got to make it to Omaha by Sunday morning. So Friday and Saturday driving, get there Sunday. You know, maybe get most of the way and have like a 3 or 4 hour drive left in the morning on Sunday to meet with Jen's cousins over there, and because one of her cousins is going away on Monday morning. She's on a flight out of here. So if we want to catch up with that cousin, we got to be there on Sunday. So it looks like the James T. Kirk, the birthplace might have to wait for the way back, but we're gonna go there. Might be on the way back. It depends on how much time we make up. Because if we get through Pennsylvania or halfway through Ohio the first day, I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? That's about 9 hours there if you go all the way straight through all of Pennsylvania into Ohio. So, if I would love to make it to Chicago the first day, just south of Chicago. That would be my plan. That's about 11 hours. So,
just take it easy. You'll get there.
I could do it. I've driven back and forth to Chicago on one shot, no problem. But the problem is when you leave, I like leaving like at 4 a.m. and just doing the 12 hours and then have dinner and pass out. But that's not going to happen because we got to drop the doggies off at doggy daycare at 8:30.
Oh yeah.
So we got to drop the dogs off. So we're not leaving till like 9. So that's 9 to 9 p.m. That's a long stretch of driving.
Yeah.
I don't mind driving at night. I really don't, as long as it's not pouring rain. I'm okay with that. That's why I like leaving at 4, because you start at dark, and then you have all day, and then if you really want to go, it just starts getting dark at the end. So you got different kind of times where things are moving around. So it's not like you're just driving all night, which is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, me, I can't. I mean, I don't know what it is with me. Every once in a while, I can handle it, but a lot of times I can't handle like a long drive like that. So I have to. I'm usually good, maybe about 6 o'clock, maybe 6 a.m. I can kick off. Maybe it's 6, but by 12 hours. That's probably my max. 6 to 6 or something like that. So yeah.
You know what the funny thing is? When we go to Riverside, Iowa, which is the birthplace of the future Captain Kirk, I don't think there's anything in this town at all. Maybe there's a diner, but I don't think there's anything in this town. I've been looking for things. And there's like no like museums or Star Trek stuff or anything. It's a freaking sign and it's like a Forrest Gump bench with a sign next to it. And that's it. So I am making a stop in this random place on the planet which nobody ever goes just to take a picture next to a sign, I think.
That's it. Yeah, see me, if I was heading south, because you don't see Waffle Houses up north.
No,
At least
you
that I
don't.
can't recall.
Yep,
They're
nope.
all down south.
Yep.
You know, I have to get to the southern tip of Illinois for me to see my first Waffle House. It's in Cairo, Illinois.
Oh,
Like, it's like
the
base of
first
this-
Waffle
the
House
very-
I see is like
It's like the southern tip. It's like the very tip of
I
Illinois.
think it's
before
South
you get
Virginia.
into Missouri.
I think.
Yeah, I can't. No.
I mean, I almost got killed in a Waffle House, but that's another story. It's like Windsor, Arizona. I had to stop anyway. You can stop in Indiana for the birthplace of Janeway. There is a statue. Well, you know what? That's pretty messed up that they have a statue of Janeway, but Kirk gets like the death sign. It's like, you know what? It's like Kirk's last words. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's like, yeah, it's oh man.
Horrible. Oh, you know who just sent me a text message? Jason James sent me a text message.
Oh, okay. I wonder how he's doing.
Oh my God, I miss Jason. I don't know if you could see this.
Yeah.
But it says, "We come in peace." And he says on this side, wrong. He's giving you the finger. And he's like, no, wrong finger, right? He's like, use two fingers. So he gives you the finger twice. Oh, we miss Jason.
Yeah, for sure.
Jason's got to come back.
So, yeah. But here, I'll share with you
let's see it.
Current Astro photo. Let me toggle my screen sharing here. Entire screen.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So it's getting there, but definitely
you can see the dolphin dive. You can see the dolphin.
Oh yeah, you can see the dolphin for sure.
You need about 45 more hours, but
yeah, but you can't see the eye. I mean,
no, you can't see the eye yet.
And this is at the max stretch, right?
Okay.
Of at 30% of what AstroPixel processor can do. Because usually I'm around say 20, because if you can definitely see, I'm usually around like with 3 Sigma, either 2.5 or 0 at 20%. But yeah, so
there you go.
So you can definitely see it.
You can see the eyeball.
Yeah. But this needs a lot more, especially oxygen data.
Yep.
I got to get a lot more oxygen data if I actually want to see the entire eye, for example. But you can definitely see the dolphin. You can see the flying fish, for sure. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot. This is gonna take a lot more work.
Yep, I can't wait.
It's fine.
So what do people think about target suggestions for me? Because I'm going to go outside in about 10 minutes and, actually I got to start up the wheel, but I mean, I'm going to do something with the 2600 and the 400 ASCAR and give me some targets. Give me some targets. I'll do one. I'll do one tonight as a test. Try to give me something in the east, either south
you
to
want something in the
northeast.
East?
Yeah, North America Pelican.
You want
I've done all
southeast or
that.
northeast? You want north? You want
either one? I got that whole part of the sky.
I mean, go after the little veil. We were just talking about it.
Yep. Yep. We could try that.
Instead of the Cepheus, instead of the Cygnus loop, go after the little veil.
Dean, I could stay on and share my screen. That's no problem, but just don't make fun of me because it's going to be a lot of mess ups. Yep, Cygnus is full of targets. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna do. Let's see, what do we got? We got. We have a whopping 19 people, so we're gonna say 5 minutes, and it's gonna close.
Warning?
Yeah, 5-minute warning, and I'm gonna close it up, and then we're gonna spin the wheel. So 5-minute warning at 10, actually 6 minutes, 10:45. We'll do it. Yeah, Dean, I don't mind. I don't mind staying on. I could stay on, no problem. But you know,
yeah. So there you go. So SH2 91, 94, 96. There was that other one that I kind of liked. I have to figure out this framing for me as well. NGC 6914.
okay.
You also have Sharpless 115 and 116.
Play. Let's see if it'll.
You've got
plate solve while I'm out here.
How would the cocoon look for you?
With a 400?
Shouldn't be too small?
400 might be too small. Yeah.
Okay.
I could try something big like the veil complex.
Yeah, so if you go up in the mini veil, you should be able to you'd be able to fit in pretty nice. Yeah, 115, 116, yep.
Yep. Let's see. Preparation, set up the scope. Oh yeah.
Yep, so those are a few suggestions for you there, man.
There we go.
Also, let me pull up Charlie's Sky Atlas, or actually the planner. See what's out there. Let's take a look. See here. We've got quite a few to choose from. We're just trying to narrow it down here. A lot of stuff here.
Oh, there it is.
Propeller, perhaps?
A lot of HA, I think. Let's see if I have stars. Do I have stars?
And of course, you got Gamma Cygni. That's a massive complex right there, H2 region.
Unload the picture. Oh man, I'm way out of focus. What the hell?
Let's see what else here. That's for the most of them, at least around there. North America, Pelican, Iris, the bat and the squid.
I'm not doing the bat and the squid with the. I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, no, I know. Wolf's Cave. That's going to take you some time too.
I think the backlash isn't good.
Wizard?
The wizard. Maybe. I did the wizard already, but
Maybe go see the Wizard of Oz.
you come to see the wizard. All right, we got 2 minutes
So,
left.
yeah.
2 minutes left. If you haven't signed up yet, here is the last time I'm giving away the link for the Closet of Death. I'm gonna have to change the backlash on this, I think.
Cave over there near you. That'd be a possibility.
SH2112 I've done already. I'll skip that one.
SH2 155, the cave. Or there's the bubble in the claw.
Yeah, yep.
So those will be the ones around in that I'm thinking of, at least in that region, that I'm looking at here, even from Charlie's.
One minute left, everybody. 1 minute.
NGC 7822. Yeah, bubble is definitely a good one because you can get the bubble and the lobster claw.
Yep,
there, Dan.
That is true. See the backlash. You got it. What's your backlash set up at on EAF? Do you know?
I want to say mine was at 30.
Gotcha.
It's
30?
not. It doesn't. Backlash doesn't. I don't believe matter as much, especially when you're doing autofocus.
Well, it's giving me an issue by thinking it's not moving. So let's see. So let's do a autofocus here. See what happens. I have no idea what it was I was signing up for. You're signing up for this. That's it. And it's over. So I'm going to download.
All right.
I'm going to
So go ahead and
download all the
download it.
names here.
Yep.
And let's see. The final tally of the names is 20. Come on, 20. All right, we got 20. So, all right. Let me go download that real quick.
20's a good number.
Yeah, 20 is a good number. And it's everybody that's here. So everybody stick around because I'm going to download all the names here.
No two are the same. That's very true, Mark. They can have very bad backlash. So, which is why at the end of this month, I think I'll finally be able to go ahead because I couldn't do it with earlier like I was hoping to, Dan. But I think at the end of this month, I'll finally be able to go ahead and get that Asado. So
there you go.
Yes, finally, one thing. It's one thing.
Let's see. AstroWorld.
And
right.
Yeah, my EAF for the backlash. My backlash, yeah, mine was, I want to say, around 50 for my backlash.
I put it at 30, so let's see what happens. I'm doing a autofocus right now, so let's see what happens. All right, so here we go. We got 20 people, right? We actually have 19 because one of them was me as a test, so I took myself off. So we have 19. Yeah. Don't worry about the Masters of Pix Insight, but here is everybody that signed up. So here we go. I don't think I see any doubles.
All right, yeah, bring it up on the screen because I don't see it on the screen here.
And
sharing it on the screen.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, so here we go. This is for the lovely Closet of Death and stickers. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. At least I know it's going away to somebody here. So here we go, and the winner is
Is it seriously?
she's been wanting it all day.
She's been wanting
Um,
it, and she actually got it.
and she actually got it. There you go. I can't do
that is
anything. This is not
awesome.
rigged. This
It
is
was not rigged. That is
this-
just
that is so
freaking
funny, Charity. So
hilarious.
there you go. That is so funny. Oh my
That is
goodness.
awesome.
Is she even there? Oh, she's oh my god, oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my
she's
god.
there.
Oh, there you go. I will definitely send that out probably tomorrow. I'll send that out. So congratulations, Chad.
Hot damn.
Oh, look at all those hearts. There you go.
That's awesome. Congrats, Charity. Congrats.
I'm glad, you know, you could put it right up to the bee sting like this. You could be like, oh.
There you go. There you go.
So I'll send that
That
out
is
with you.
awesome.
She won the closet of death, Jay. She won the closet of death.
Yeah.
Your own
She
very
wanted
own.
it. She's been saying she's like, no one else sign up. I want that.
Your very own.
And sure enough, boom.
There you go.
There it is. That's freaking awesome.
I can't
It was
breathe.
fate. I can't breathe. That was fate.
It really was. It really was. So I'll pack that up for you. I'll get that out for you tomorrow, Charity. I expect a picture. So
That is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, we need to expect a picture so we can, if you don't mind, we'd love to even put that onto the website. Just a picture of you at the closet of death. Just throw it up on the website.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
There you go. So and next, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
for sure. It was meant to be.
And the next prize that we're going to be giving away. Let's see. We could do this.
Have a good one, Jay.
This is the next prize for all you guys out there and girls. This is another leftover from Neve. This is another one.
Yeah, really, Charity. You need to play the lottery now.
And here we go. I should keep this for myself, but I'm going to give it to you guys and girls because this is actually pretty cool. Here you go.
I'm feeding for some caramel. Oh yeah, the
AstroWorld wine tumbler. There you go. There you go. That's the next thing that's given away. We'll do that at the end of the month. We'll do that at the end of the month. Mike's like, I need that. Stemless wine club, 12 ounces. Give it 12 ounces of your favorite not French wine. And we'll do that as well. All right, so next for this Friday we're going to be doing Cepheus. So we're going to be doing our little walkthrough, a walkthrough of the king or the house, if you would like. We're going to be doing that. July 29th, we got Helena Cochran coming, Mabula's coming on, Dr. Sass and Charles Bracken are coming back. So we're starting to build up for the after summer guests. We've been a lot of this summer without guests because you know what? I think a lot of people are away for the summer. So I think the guests,
especially after the pandemic and everything, people are going nuts now.
Yeah, so a lot of people are going away again and traveling and all that, which is awesome. Please go on Carnival or Norwegian because I own stock in them. But you know, it's gonna be an interesting time. But I think our guest schedule is gonna probably extend from September to May, and you know, Wednesday nights as usual. Yeah. So
when
we're
you're
gonna
have you heard from Dark Dragons?
Oh, they're coming on. They're coming on this summer. They'll be on.
Okay. All right.
Yep. We haven't locked down a date, but it's gonna happen. So yeah, I know they were away. I'm going away. So it's probably gonna be at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. So
gotcha.
Because then we got Starfest coming up in August. So it's gonna be fun. A lot of traveling.
A lot of stuff happening.
Yep, a lot of stuff. So, all right, Eric, final thoughts, I guess, because I got to go out and polar line because it's 11 o'clock and I want to get this thing done before midnight.
Yeah, definitely vote for Image of the Week. I've renamed it. It is now Image of the Week, not Picture of the Week. It is now Image of the Week and Image of the Month and all that other sort of stuff. So,
that's funny because that's what the website is named. We just called the picture of the week.
Yeah, no, that's the way it was. That's the reason why I did it, because the website was always like IOWT.
IOTW, yeah.
IOTW, so I was just like, why is it, Image of the Week up here, but then on the title, everything says picture. I was like, I got to fix that.
That's fine. Knock yourself out.
Yeah. So I'm getting better with the whole WordPress thing because
once you get down with the polling and pulling the stuff over, it gets pretty easy.
Yeah.
So we're picking 2, right? This Friday?
Yes. For the 29th, for the 30th and for the 23rd. For the 23rd and the 30th.
Right.
Because
correct.
we
yes,
were able to
correct.
we were able to do the 23rd. So the top 2 will then go in for Picture of the Month.
Correct.
So the top 2 winners of this contest, of this week's contest.
And then the 12th will be the first one for July.
Yes.
All right, cool.
That is correct.
All right, everybody.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, besides that, what is it? Oh God, I got to talk to Robin. Anyway, it's been.
Eric needs another
$50.
Show.
I'm so happy, Charity. I'm so happy for you. It's fate. Go play the lottery, girlfriend. Just go play the lottery.
That's funny. I will definitely get that out to you tomorrow. I'll send you tracking.
Yeah. So don't forget to vote for Image of the Week, and as well, if you have enjoyed what we're doing here, do us a big favor. Share the show. That's all I can ask. I'm not gonna ask about and all of that stuff, because you're here. Obviously, you like us. You really, really like us.
You like me. You really like me.
You really like me. But share the show. That's what I'm gonna ask you guys. Sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. So if you're on Facebook, bottom left-hand corner, you share down there. Share the public. Face on YouTube. Grab the link, share the link with your friends, share the link with other people you think would be interested. And even if it's sharing the link with people, and including in AstroWorld, web.com, so they can vote for your Image of the Week entry, boost up the votes. We would really appreciate that. Anything you guys can do to help us out, that would be awesome.
Absolutely. And we love doing what we do. We've been doing it for a long, long time, and we plan on doing it for a long, long time to come.
We crazy, man. We crazy.
How this went from 1 hour, 1 day a week to 2 hours, 2 days a week or more I don't even know how that.
Crazy.
That's
especially
right.
when come December, we got Astropalooza coming again.
Oh my God, I got to start building up the guest list for that.
Hey, you dug that hole.
but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It really was.
It was.
Having all those people on at once and just seeing that if it could actually be done, and it was done, and it's really, really going to be cool. So and the headliner is still right now Dylan O'Donnell. And a lot of the repeat offenders will be there. Masters of Pix Insight will be there. Sean will be there. Molly will be there. Amy Astro will be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So Nico, I mean, they all want to be in it again. So, but if more people want to be in it, it may just be a 2-day thing instead of a 10-hour 1-day thing. Maybe it's a 6-hour 2-day thing.
maybe maybe not make it as such an insane task, and good God,
It's insane.
humanity.
All right, fellas and ladies and gents, it's that time. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you so much for hanging in with us. Don't forget,
For sure.
Friday night we're going to be we're going to be talking about Cepheus and some targets in Cepheus, and we're going to have.
It's pronounced Cepheus.
Is it?
Cepheus.
Not in New York. It's Cepheus.
That New English. It's like that.
We don't know English.
That New English.
Well, you're coming from the place of used guys, and so hey, everybody, listen. Hey, the Narrowband channel chirped in. How you doing, man? What's going on?
Hey, thank you. Yeah, and Chad just put out a new video, so I'm definitely gonna go check that out.
Patriot Astro.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, he's
awesome.
back. So
he's
yeah,
back. He's back. Sounds good. All right. Well, congratulations to Charity, and we will see everybody. I'm gonna stay on. I mean, Eric, if you want to stay on, you can too. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit, and maybe I'll share my my travails with the ASIR. So you won't be able to hear. Well, you'll be hearing me cursing. Other than that, I'll just throw it on there. But I'm gonna stay on, run back in, play around with BlueStacks, and see if I can get a picture going. So if you want to stick around, feel free to stick around. If you don't, that's okay too. I get it. We all have lives, and that's all I got. So everybody have a good night. You know what? Should I end this broadcast and start a new one, or just keep going?
Yeah, man. If you want to do a live stream, do another live stream or something, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'm going to stop this broadcast, come back on the YouTube channel, and you'll see it back on. And I'll just start something else, so the live show won't mix in with the other messy garbage
so
that I'm going to be putting
up.
out. All right.
Yep.
Okay, everybody. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see everybody Friday night and talk about Cepheus, and and we'll see each and every one of you Friday night at 8 o'clock. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you. I'll see you in a couple minutes, but we'll see you in a little bit. Have a good night, everybody.
See everybody else Friday.
Yep. Bye-bye.